Now, amid all the criticism as well as the political blame game that the Aam Aadmi seems to be indulged in with the BJP, it seems that the Aam Aadmi Party has gone back to basics. What am I talking about? I'm talking about EVMs and blaming the EVMs. How much of credence is there in the theory that has been floated by the Aam Aadmi Party, and will that demonstration that was carried out by party member Saurabh Bharadwaj on the floor of the House in the Assembly, will that be able to clear doubts or raise more questions, is the point that we are raising at this moment. And I have the man himself with me, Saurabh Bharadwaj. Thanks very much for speaking to CNN News 18. First of all, before, I've got this machine right in front of us, and I'm presuming that you are willing to give us a demonstration as well.
Yeah, anytime.
Right? The one question, there are some questions that I want to ask, and post that maybe you can help us understand how this works. Where did you get this machine from?
This is the most popular question which is being asked. What I'm saying is, like, it is not important where did I get this machine, because Election Commission will not give us their machine, because they have denied it. We are ready to demonstrate anything and everything which we have done here on their machine also. But what they say is, and there is a trap, what they say is that we will not give you machine, we will not let you touch machine, we will not open our machine, we will not let anybody open our machine, but you have to prove that it is non-temperable. It cannot be done. Unless and until you have a hackathon, unless and until you give us your machine, we cannot prove that we can tamper your machine.
Well, they're willing to
but
have
what
that.
They have
the later half of May,
yes.
The Election Commission is willing to have a hackathon. My next logical question is, will you participate in it?
Sure.
I'll tell you the problem. Oh, you're willing to participate?
Sure.
Okay, that's a big news point, which means that the Aam Aadmi Party is willing to participate in an Election Commission hackathon to prove that the Election Commission machines, and not this dummy right here, is faulty.
For sure, we will prove that the machines which are being used by Election Commission for voting across India are temperable, and we will prove that they can be tampered, and we will temper them.
Okay. What can you prove with this machine?
Look,
I mean, we all saw the demonstration, but how does it go about?
The premise around which we thought of building a demo was, for last 1.5 months or 2 months, we have been telling that there are complaints that Election Commission's EVMs can be tampered. ECI was maintaining that our machines are non-temperable. Nobody can temper them because our chip is not readable, our chip is not writable. That's why you cannot, hack it. Second thing what they have been showing is, because we don't have any wireless equipment in this machine, it is not a mobile device which is talking to some network, it is not connected with any network, it is a standalone piece of an equipment, that's why it cannot be tempered. Now what we have done is, we have built an exact replica of their machine, which is also a standalone machine, which also consists of a similar microcontroller which cannot be read, which cannot be rewritten, and we have proved that we can temper this machine. Now the second question is...
just one more.
Yeah.
So you have basically replicated a real Election Commission of India EVM.
Yes.
Using same or similar software.
Similar components.
And you are trying to prove that if this can be hacked, that can be hacked too.
Yes.
Right?
Because that is the nearest thing we can do.
The natural corollary to my question will be, Saurabh, this is an assumption, right?
Yes.
This is your assumption, your party's assumption, right?
Yes.
Don't you think that the Aam Aadmi Party would be guilty to some extent in notoriously, and I'm using this word, notoriously planting a seed of doubt in the mind of this country, the voter?
Yes. Look, electronic voting machines have been a subject of research, not just in India, across the world. A lot of technology enthusiasts across the world have researched over EVMs. They exactly know what is there in the EVMs of India. There are research papers which have been published in America about the EVMs of India, showing how they are vulnerable to any kind of fraud. They have been given world fame awards for writing those research papers. Okay, so this is not a rocket science. We in India are under an illusion which has been created or planted by Election Commission that they have developed a rocket science, which is not. Second thing, Election Commission maintains that this is their machine, it is not their machine. They outsourced the production of this machine to two PSUs, BEL and ECIL. If you rate companies on the basis of the technological advancement across the world, they are nowhere in the first 500 companies also. They are nowhere.
Saurabh, my question to
Second
you
thing
is,
is
just
the
one moment.
components.
My question to you is,
Yes.
did this realization dawn upon Saurabh Bharadwaj and the Aam Aadmi Party only recently when you lost the elections? What happened? Why did you see so much merit in these very machines in 2015 when you won 67 of 70 seats? It's a natural question.
It's a natural question. The thing is, like, when BJP won Lok Sabha seats, they got a massive mandate. We did not question them. We lost our deposits almost everywhere other than Punjab. We did not question. They won Maharashtra, they won Haryana. We did not question. I think somewhere down the line when they lost Bihar, they lost Delhi. I think it was during that time, 2015, it was during that timeline that BJP realized that they may not be able to win elections just on the basis of Modi wave. And it is at that time, they started tempering electoral machines.
That's an allegation.
That's an allegation.
One more allegation by the Aam Aadmi Party.
Yes, that's my allegation.
That
it was during
the
that
thought
time.
of tampering in the minds of the ruling combine
Yes.
came post Bihar rout
Post Bihar route, it was during that time,
in the year 2016.
Probably, I don't know the year, but somewhere after the Bihar route, they understood that now they can win elections on the basis of manipulation. And I'm not saying that after that, each and every election they would have managed using EVM. But yes, wherever they were desperate to win, wherever their calculations, their surveys told them in advance that they are losing it and they wanted to win those elections, they have used EVM
How will you
manipulation.
explain Punjab then? They didn't win in
Yes,
Punjab.
yes. You cannot manipulate a machine totally against the public psychology. You have to have a. You have
So
to
you
have
new
yes,
allegation.
Yes, the new
They
allegation.
did smart manipulation. They made Congress win.
I'll draw a parallel, and after that
No,
parallel,
first of all, yes or no? You
Yes.
are basically alleging
Yes.
that they made Congress
In
win.
Punjab, the EVMs were manipulated to make BJP, to make Congress win, make Aam Aadmi Party lose. Look, their primary ultimate motive in Punjab was that Aam Aadmi Party should lose. They could not have manipulated that EVM to make Akalis win because they were the most hated party in Punjab during that time. Journalists across the nation were traveling to Punjab and they had been saying that Akalis will be routed, people hate them. So the only safer logic they could have inculcated or planted in the minds of the people would be to make Congress win, Aam Aadmi Party lose, and that brings a lot of reality to their manipulation, and anybody who is manipulating it will never manipulate something which can be
So if they
taken
are
as black and
this
white.
in the minds of the people, the
Right.
Aam Aadmi Party is counterplanting a doubt in the minds of the people.
What I am saying is, this is not the doubt which I am raising. In 2012, High Court of Delhi accepted it. In 2013, the highest court of justice in India, Supreme Court of India said, yes, we don't agree with the debate or with the argument of the Election Commission of India.
But 5
We
courts in this
believe-
country have agreed too.
Yes,
I hope you know.
what Supreme Court said was, we believe that electoral machines can be tampered. They said that EVM machines can be tampered. They disbelieved the arguments of the Election Commission of India. They said Election Commission of India's duty is not just to conduct free and fair elections. They are duty bound that people have faith in their elections. That's why all these EVMs should be fitted with VVPAT, means printers which will ensure that once a button is pressed, there is a small slip of that party. And that should be counted. And they said it in 2013 that all machines should be fitted. Now it is 2017. The government did not give money. Now they are saying that they are ready to give 3,000 crores money, but they haven't allocated that money. So that raises doubt. Another thing, another very important thing is that in 2009, a group of scientists led by Mr. Hari Prasad and 2 scientists were from US. They tempered the original machine of Election Commission of India in 2009. They showed it to ECI, their original machine. And what they did, they kept that guy under prison. Hari Prasad was jailed for stealing an EVM machine. The other two professors or the technocrats which had come from US, they had been denied visa. One of them came
I
here.
get your point. I get your point, but Saurabh, things are going to again come back or keep coming back to the
Right.
point that why are you raising this now? Is this not being raised because obviously the Aam Aadmi Party has lost
Yes.
in state elections, in the municipal elections, and that is why you're crying hoax, right? Don't you think?
I think-
And more importantly, Saurabh, don't you think that this to some extent is disservice to the people of this country to be planting a seed of doubt in their mind that look, what you're voting for is not true?
I think
Many people say that this is shoot and scoot part 2 of the Aam Aadmi Party.
no, I'll tell you, from 2009 to 2014, the entire think tank of BJP, including the Vivekanand Foundation, including the NGOs which are associated with BJP, they ran a campaign against EVMs. They did research on EVMs.
That's
Mr.
what my
P.V.
point is.
GVL.
At that
Yes.
time, it suited
Yes.
them to
No.
be anti-EVM. Now it suits
What
you
I'm
to be
saying is,
anti-EVM.
no, what I'm trying to say is, EVMs always were looked with doubt. BJP did a research, published a book, forwarded by Mr. L.K. Advani. They went to Supreme Court. Subramaniam Swamy was a petitioner. They were dead against EVMs, but now when they came to power in 2014, now they have their EVMs in their custody.
Okay.
Now they can manipulate it
Okay.
themselves.
Saurabh,
so they are happy about it.
Before we get into the demonstration, I want to ask you one more question. You are saying that the ruling combine is using these EVMs or tampering them to win themselves wherever they are on a on thin ice.
Right.
They are making the opposition win, that is the Congress in a state like Punjab, to keep you out of the contest. My biggest question, do you think someone's believing you? Do you think people believe you?
I'll tell you. Look, when people started
Do you
raising
think
doubt,
that this is a believable argument that
I'll
you are
tell you.
putting?
I'll tell you. I've thought over it. When people in this country for the first time said that cricket matches are fixed, people did not believe it because cricket is a religion in country. These cricketers are regarded as Devi Devtas in this country. They did not believe that for a chunk of money, somebody will, miss a catch. Just for some money, somebody will go run out. And they asked, boss, if they can lose a catch for money, why don't they lose all the catches? Why didn't they get out in all the matches? Why doesn't India lose all the matches? Why do they win sometimes with Australia, sometimes they lose with Zimbabwe? Because there is always an element of mixture of truth and lies. And initially it is hard to believe. But later on, when match fixing arguments became stronger, there were proofs. People started believing, yes, cricketers take money, they lose matches. And I think there is a lot of loss to the credibility for cricket at that time. But now, the Constitution of India and the Representation of People's Act never held that Election Commission should be believed because they are the Election Commission. Even while there is a counting happening.
Participate in their hackathon, no?
Yes, we
Go
are
and prove yourself.
From 2004, the doubts are being cast. From 2009, there are people, there are NGOs which are lobbying with the Election Commission, asking them to hold hackathon.
Tell me who will go
They are
for
not
that
doing
hackathon.
it.
From your Aam Aadmi Party, you are saying that we will participate in that hackathon.
Yes.
Who will go? Will you go?
I think I would be happy to go, but it depends on the party, but I am ready to go.
You will go, you will represent the party,
I
you
am-
will try to prove. You are saying
I
that you are
will-
100% convinced that you will be able to show to the people of this country that the ECI machines
Yes.
are tamperable, as you say.
100%. We are ready to do, and we have been requesting Election Commission to do it. If they do the hackathon, I think it's a very healthy thing. It's a very healthy practice. Companies like Amazon, companies like Google, even IRCTC, the railways, they did a hackathon and invited people to hack their website. If they do a hackathon, it is a very healthy thing, and they should not regard us as enemies. We are their friends. They should say that it's a welcome suggestion from Saurabh Bharadwaj. He hacked a machine, probably there are vulnerabilities. Let's not, deny everything. Let's welcome it. Okay, now this machine is on. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a simple plain machine. And you do any kind of testing, any kind of mock drill on this machine, this will work exactly fine. This is a perfect machine. And this is where the catch is. Election Commission has been saying, boss, we showed you the machine on the day of election.
Yeah.
Just 5 days before the elections, we called all the candidates. We asked them to randomly pick any machine and do your mock test. It is working fine. So I am doing a mock test on my machine. It is perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Now you cast a vote.
Okay. Well, this is a tricky proposition. I'm not going to reveal my. Let me
No,
put
no,
a
you
dummy
cast
vote.
a dummy
Okay,
vote,
okay.
yeah.
So I'm casting a dummy vote to this invisible candidate right here.
Number
candidate
6.
number 6.
6. Okay. The first vote goes
Yeah.
to candidate number 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you cast another vote.
Okay. So in another election, I am casting my vote to candidate number 7. Yeah.
You cast another vote.
Okay. It goes to candidate number 8.
Okay. Now what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? As in?
Do you want this machine to work as a perfect machine, or do you want me to hack it?
No, show me the hacked version.
Okay,
Because we
you-
have seen the.
Okay.
We are assuming that this is a hacked machine.
Huh.
Let's go to the
No,
hacking
this is
part
a hacked
straight away.
machine, but it will show you a perfect
Yeah,
result
yeah.
also.
I saw that demonstration
है ना?
yesterday.
So
yeah.
now it can show you a perfect result also. But now let's assume that I am a worker of party number, let's say party number 10.
Okay.
Okay. Or I am a worker of, let's say, party number 3.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that makes me more happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
I'm a worker of party number 3, and I want all the votes which are casted in this machine will go to party number 3.
Yeah.
After I
Let's
in
put
my
this in perspective. Saurabh Bharadwaj is basically saying that he is assuming to be a worker of the Bharatiya Janata Party on this assumed or presumed machine EVM, in which he is now going to put a
secret code.
secret code which will make this assumed Bharatiya Janata Party win this election
Yes.
on this EVM machine.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
So now I come as a voter.
Yeah.
And because my machine is surrounded by a cardboard, nobody can see that when I am keying in the secret code. So the machine is readied. I cast my vote on BJP, and then I cast my
Secret code.
secret code. Now this machine is tempered.
Okay.
Now this secret code has been activated.
Okay.
Meaning that when machine came into the booth, it already had my kind of software. Now we have put in a code which will make BJP win.
Okay.
Because after I have keyed in the secret code, all the votes which are casted in this machine to any of the candidates will go directly to BJP. Okay. And this machine already had that pirated or the hacked software in it.
Okay.
Okay, the hacked chip in it. And it was just waiting for this code to get activated. Okay. Some voter came, casted his vote and keyed in the secret code.
Okay.
Now we will try to put in votes to all different parties
Okay.
other than BJP.
Okay.
But we will see in the last that all votes are counted in the name of BJP. So now you cast your vote to anything.
Okay. You want
Now
me
let
to do it?
You do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So I cast my vote to candidate number 6 again.
6 again. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you cast it again.
Candidate number 7.
Okay. Now you cast another vote.
Candidate number 8. So as far as my voting pattern is concerned, I have voted candidate number 6, 7 and 8 twice each.
Yes. And in summary, we can say that most of the votes are going to 6, 7, 8, other than just one vote which went to BJP.
Yeah.
Because when I kept in the code,
Yes.
I pressed one button.
Yeah.
So do you want me to do total or you want to cast more votes?
Why don't you?
Okay. Now let me cast vote to which party?
Whichever.
Whichever.
Maybe
Okay.
your own.
8. No, 8.
Okay.
Okay. And let's say somebody comes and he casts a vote to Aam Aadmi Party.
Yeah.
Jhadu. Okay. And let's say somebody comes and he casts his vote to Congress.
Okay.
So look, when I press the button of Congress, the LED in front of Congress blinks.
Yeah.
And there is a beep sound of 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And voter gets the confidence that his vote went to Congress.
Okay.
However, I'll show that during the counting, it is not going to Congress, it is going to BJP.
Let's see the
say
counting now.
The voting is closed,
Yeah.
and we are doing a counting.
Okay.
And on the day of result, now you
Yeah.
have to come.
Let's see the counting.
and put the camera on this LCD screen.
Okay. We'll put the camera right here.
Okay. Now
This is where the
Ha.
result will come.
So now it's a day of counting, and on the day of counting, I'll put the results on, and we have not casted more than one vote to BJP, and let's see what the results say. Total votes 10,
Okay.
candidate 1 0, because my vote also went to BJP.
Okay.
Candidate 2 0, candidate 3 BJP 7 votes,
Okay.
candidate 4 0, candidate 5 0, candidate 6 1,
And I cast
Candidate 7
vote
1.
twice. Oh, okay.
candidate 8 1, and that's how the story goes. So now, before the secret code was keyed in into this machine, all the votes were going to the intended parties. But after the secret code is keyed in, all the votes are going to BJP, no matter what, where you cast your vote.
So all I'm saying, Saurabh, that this all sounds unbelievable to me
I
till
know.
we actually go ahead and believe it, till
Actually.
it's actually proven.
Right.
So if you're alleging this, I hope you have the wherewithal, the sagacity, the tenacity to go ahead and prove it. Saurabh Bharadwaj, many thanks
Thank
for
you.
speaking to us and taking very frankly all the questions right here. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.